Learning is better than money and fish. This is an extracted lyric of pupils of REC Primary School at the Kent community, as they passionately sing and march to their various classes. It reminds them of the value of education in comparison to fishing activities at the wharf, which the Kent community is popularly known for. Over here is a restaurant and a bar which is built right inside the school compound. And again, the school compound is used as a car park for visitors who are using the boat, the seaside, to cross over to the Banana Island. And this can cause lots of distraction for a learning environment for primary school pupils. Considering the historic facts of the surrounding area, the school is nothing to write home about.
We have sitting accommodation, as you can see when you went into the classrooms. The kids are many, but they are sitting in clusters because sitting accommodation is not sufficient. I know that's a very big challenge, not in our schools only, but all around. We need school materials. We need books, we need vanguards. We need crayons, pencils for the kids.
As though that's not enough, pupils manage in the school until they take the National Primary School exam and experience the greatest challenge of access to secondary education. There is no secondary school in the entire Kent community, but there are polling centers during national elections, and they get counted during national census. This is how secondary school students in the community overload on board motorbikes from Kent to Tombo just to acquire basic secondary school education.
We always late for school. 3 of us usually board on one bike, and it's very expensive. Even when the bike drops us, we walked a long distance and climbed a hill before we get to our school. By the time we arrive in school, we are usually sweaty and tired. Sometimes we even sleep in class.
We go to the meet, toilet self. Teacher said one day to come up make fun of there. Someday they beat sweet.
At the dress room, I did a junction because of biking.
Sometimes, even when we wake up early for school, we stand at the junction for a long time before we get on bike. We have to load in 3s or in 4s, which is very risky, especially for accidents. Although there are government buses, they do not come often. It will take days or even a week before the bus shows up.
They can come, but sometimes they can't next week. They can next week, and silent 2 days in the car.
This has made many students in the community to drop out of school, as not all parents could afford the daily transportation fare for their kids. In most cases, parents are also unable to monitor their children's performance in school because of the distance. The need for a basic secondary school is but vital, especially for a large community like Kent with lots of children who are the futures of the country. So as you have heard from teachers of the REC preschool, and you've seen yourself the actual situation of the school, and they're calling on government and humanitarians to come to their aid and help the REC. As to them, learning is better than money and the fishing in their work. SLBC News Hour, Cecilia Sesay.